Hi teachers, welcome back to Spectacle Blue. Robin here. I'm super excited to be with you. Last week we talked about strength-based flexibility with our back. Just going to do a quick recap. We talked about our standard upper body lifts from the floor. Then we took it up onto a mat and we continued with our standard methodology of head to tail and tail to head. And then we reversed that on the mat and we lifted from our tail to our head and curled back down. Now some of you might be wondering, why are we bothering with this second one? We rarely ever see that. Some of you, it might be the very first time you've even heard of training that. Now I want to show you why. So now we have Callie hanging over her trapeze bar. We want to be able to get her from hanging over in a pike to her stomach balanced position without the use of her hands. If she lifts her head first, her head is way too heavy. She's never going to get all the way up because she doesn't have Brianna pushing that weight on her feet. She needs to roll from the pelvis all the way up to the head so she has that nice roll up her spine so that she can balance, and then she can control that way down. Last week we talked about how it's so important that they're controlling the down as much as they are the up. And this is why we don't want her to be dropping in between. So this exercise you see Callie doing is an excellent exercise for learning that control. They're gonna be a little frustrated at the beginning. It's gonna be hard. You can give them a teensy bit of weight on their feet until they get the hang of it, but we really want them to be fighting to get that roll up and back down on their own. When it comes to having our upper body lift at its maximum height and having that control, this is why. We want to be able to hold that stomach balance for at least 10 seconds. And this is an active balance. The upper body's lifting, the legs are lifting. We're really in a Superman style position here. We really want to engage in those hips to make sure the legs are lifted so that we don't have what I like to call butt mountain, where their little bums poke up over and they're a bit piking over the trapeze bar. We want to stay lifted and long and be able to hold that active balance. And thanks for joining us today, and I hope you got something out of today's teacher content tip. If you're looking for some of our other tips, you can head to our website at www.spectacleblue.ca. Click on the link for teacher training. All the videos are there at the bottom for you. Stay connected with us. You can subscribe to our newsletter at www.spectacleblue.ca. You'll get these weekly videos sent directly to your inbox. Go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. We are Spectacle Blue. Follow us on Facebook at Spectacle Blue Studios or on Instagram at Spectacle Blue. And if you want to know more about growing or starting your very own aerial program at your studio, I'd love to help you. Just contact me at info@spectacleblue.ca. Thanks. Bye for now.